Hello! Welcome to Bad at Board Games. My name's Brad Lake, and I'm bad at board games, so you don't have to be. It's early in the morning. This is my third take of this because of technical forgetting to hit things and start things and do whatever. But stick around. We're going to talk about Age of Apocalypse from Marvel Champions, the expansion that came out a few months ago, and I still haven't talked about it. We're slow here, but we're getting it done. And stick around and find out what my BGG rating is and what my value rating is. This is going to be a rapid review, so shouldn't take too long. We'll go over a couple pros, couple cons. We're going to skip a few things and just get right down to the meat of it. So first off, theme. It's Marvel. It's comic books. It's Age of Apocalypse from back in the day when Professor Xavier died and an alternate timeline got created and Apocalypse came to life early and before really anybody could, was strong enough to stop him. So he has taken over the world and now our heroes must take him on. Mechanics. This is a card game. It's all about hand management. It's a boss battler. It's solo or co-op, which is nice. You can also play solo two-handed. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. And then player count, best player count. I think the best player count is solo. True solo. I only play with a single character even, just for speed of the game. But I've enjoyed every game I've played of this at 2 players and 3 players. I've not played it at 4. I think 4 would be the limit where I don't want to be like, nah, this is going to take too long. And that's typically what people say, is that when you have more characters, more people playing, then it takes longer. And then like one person could kind of feel left out because they're not able to do as much. I don't ever feel that way when you're playing 2. Have felt that way sometimes when I'm playing 3, but I've enjoyed every one of my experiences with it. You change up your hero after you lose, and you can do you play the same boss the second time with 3 players, and then you can kind of adjust and figure out how to stay in the game. Love it at all player counts. Don't recommend it at 4. Time to play 45 minutes per player. And I would say that's a plus or minus. Even with solo, you're going to lose sometimes in 20 minutes. I've won in 30 minutes, and you can lose or win in an hour. I've had them go up to an hour and 10. So it really just kind of depends on the complexity of the mission or the boss you're battling and how powerful your deck and hero are. I'm not going to go over the turns. If you want to learn how to play Marvel Champions, there's a lot of things out there. Highly recommend, taking a look at those, watching some plays. This is a game that I think kind of has a high learning curve to win. You're going to start off with you're going to be losing 25% of the time. You may lose the first 10, 20 games, and you're finally going to win, and it's finally going to start to click. Captain America in the base, I bought that with the base game, and once I bought Captain America, I was able to have a powerful enough deck that I won. It's tougher with the heroes that are in the base game. And then that kind of helps you understand it. And then you can try more challenging characters and heroes and things as you go. Let's see. Weight rating. So BGG has this sitting at a 3 out of 5 weight rating. Definitely agree. This is not a 2 weight rating game. It's not just like a kid game. There is a lot of keywords, and each one of those keywords means something, description about when this happens, you can't stun, or you can't, take threat off or whatever. There's a lot of those, and every expansion they've come out with more keywords that make it even more complex, just in the sense of like, I don't know what that keyword means anymore because I haven't seen it in a while. So I have a cheat sheet, usually on my phone, Marvel Champions DB. They have a keyword list there, and I'll just keep that on my phone. So when I need to reference something, I look at it and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what this one is that I'm fighting this time. So yeah, 3.0 weight. Value rating. This is $35. If this were $10, I'd give this a 5 out of 5. If this were $75, I'd say it's a 1 out of 5. But at $35, you get 5 scenarios in here. You get 2 new heroes, and there's a lot of gameplay in this for $35. Now you still need the base game, which is $50. So if you don't have anything, you're looking at $85 to get this and the base game to be able to play this game. But if you already have the base game, I think this is a 4 out of 5, hands down. It's a good game, for sure. Now BGG rank, they have this ranked at 8.8, and let's see how many people have rated it. It's only 110 ratings, so we're definitely going down on the number of people rating these. If you look at some of the older ones, like thousands of people rated it, so it's definitely skewed. 110 people, they like the game enough, they want to come in here and they want to rate the game. But if I'm looking at how I'm rating this, I'm going to give this an 8. I think it's overall Marvel Champions to me is a 9 or a 10. I think it's really good. I think it's kind of, I'm hitting that plateau. It peaked and now it's kind of come down a little bit, but I still think the game system as a whole is a 9 out of 10, or 9 or 10 actually. This one particularly, how do I rank this versus Magneto, first X-Men that came out, the one with Cable, and this one? I would say this is the second best. I think the first one with Magneto, that boss and all those scenarios I like the best. And then Cable I thought was okay. And then I think this is better than Cable. So that's how I'm ranking those 3. I also think this is better than a lot of the other scenarios that have come out previously. I think they did a nice job on this. Now the heroes that come in this, we've got Magic and Bishop, and very powerful. A lot of times you're getting decks where the characters aren't real powerful, but I think these characters are very powerful. So if you have a good chance of winning with them in other decks, and trying that out and getting some decks off the internet that you can build based on the cards you have. It's another way to be able to play the system, make them even more powerful. Who is this for? If you like comic books, if you like the Apocalypse X-Men and the cartoons, and you like card games, this is something you could enjoy. I really think this shines with the solo person, somebody who's willing to play it multiple times so that they enjoy the theme, and you like a boss battle. Or so if you want to play a solo game and you want the system to fight against you and you don't have to do all the autonomous stuff and look at charts, you're flipping a card and you're doing what the card says. I think this is a game that you can enjoy. It took me 25 plays to get that. Oh, now I get it, because you kind of want to be able to win. You're going to start off not winning, and maybe for the first 15, 20 games, I had to buy Captain America to then be able to win at the base game. And once I did that, then things started to click. I started to understand. Bought another box, or another hero. Try some of those overpowered heroes, look those up, and that kind of helps you learn the system in a way that you can enjoy it, and then you can start challenging yourself in different ways. So I think that's who this is for. I don't know. That was a long-winded explanation about that. So what do you think? Are you a Marvel Champions, I got everything? Or are you like, Marvel Champions has been out a while and I'm taking a break from it? Or you just got into Marvel Champions and because you like X-Men, they finally came out with the X-Men. Oh, the other thing they finally did is in the base game, they have like these standard cards that you can't get in any of the other ones. There's like 9, I think. And so if you lost one of those, you're hosed. You'd have to buy a $50 game to get back. They have some alternative art and like a little bit of a change where it's not so bad on one of the cards. Basically those standard cards. So that's nice that they finally did that for us, because you can't buy those 9 cards in anything other than the starter kit. So you needed those. Maybe this would be something you want to try just for if you lost one. So there's a little bonus on the side. What do you think? Is this for you? Was this too fast, too slow? Like more in-depth reviews? I like the game. It was a good expansion. and better than the cable one. So that's where I stand. Anyway, just remember, no matter how you play, whether it's solo, with family, or friends, enjoy whatever you are bringing to the table. Have a great night.